Hello and welcome to day 169 of the Daily 5 from Sterling Tuition. We've got 5 maths questions today. Number 1. Circle the number below which is a multiple of 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it needs to be in the 1 times tables, 2 times tables, 3 times tables, 4 and 5 times tables. Now the way we can do this is we can do it systematically. So 1 is in all of these. So 20 is in the 1 times tables all the way up. So we've ticked all of those. So that includes all of them. 2 is in all of these as well. So we need to go a bit further. So 3 isn't, 20 isn't a multiple of 3, 40 isn't a multiple of 3, 60 is a multiple of 3, 80 isn't a multiple of 3, and 100 isn't a multiple of 3. So let's just check. So our answer is going to be 60. But if we check 4 as well, does 4 fit into 60? Yes, it does. And does 5 fit into 60? Yes, it does. So by being systematic about it, working our way across, we found what the answer is. So the multiple of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the number 60. Number 2, you may find the grid useful in solving this question. 2 corners of a right-angled triangle have coordinates 6, 2 and 8, 2. Look at these 3 statements below. Tick the correct box to show whether the statement is true or false. So what we need to do is we're going to put on these coordinates. So we've got 6, 2, so we go across and then up 2. So this would be this point here, and then we've got 8, 2. So we go across and then up to 2 here as well. Now, these are 2 points that are going to obviously join together. Now we need to see the third corner could have coordinates 8, 9. Now this needs to be a right angled triangle. So if I put on 8, 7, so I'm going to put on 8 and then I go up to 7. Would that make a right angle triangle if I connected it up? Yes, it would, because we've got our right angle here. So that is true. The third corner could have coordinates 1, 4. So I'm going to put in here 1, 4. So if I joined up these 3 points, does that make a right angle triangle? Definitely not. And then finally 3, 2. So I go across to 3, then up to 2. If I joined these 3 points, would it make a right angle triangle? No, it wouldn't. So it would be true, false, false. So 8, 7 is the only one, and if I just complete it, that makes a right angle triangle, which would be there. Number 3, Claire had 121 coins in her purse. So 121 coins in her purse. She had 6 10p's, 41 5p's, 41 2p's, and 33 1p's. At the bank, Claire swaps these coins for 20p coins. How many 20p coins did she get? So we need to see what the total of all of these is. So we've got 6 10p coins, which is 60p. We've got 41 5p coins. So we need to do 41 times 5. 5 ones are 5, 5 fours are 20. So we've got 205p in 5p coins. We've got 41 2p coins. So 41 times 2, so just double 41, which is 82. So we've got 82p in that. And then we've got 33 1p coins. So we've got 33p here. So we need to see what the total of all of this is. And then see how many 20p's fit into it. And that will give us our answer. So I've got my 60, my 205, my 82, and my 33. Add them all up. So start with our units. 5, add 2, add 3 gives me 10. Carry the 1. 6 add 3 is 1, add 1. 6 add 3 is 9, add 1 is 10, add 8 is 18. And then carry the 1, and then 2 add 1 is 3 pounds. So we've got a 3 pounds 80, but we need to see how many 20p coins fit into this. So simple division, we're going to do 20 into 380. And then to make this easier, they both end in 0, so I can do an equivalent division here. Divide this by 10 and divide this by 10. 2 into 3 goes once, carry my 1, 2 into 18 goes 9. So there will be 19 20p coins that Claire would get if she exchanged them for all the coins she's got in her purse. Number 4, look at the shapes. Okay, so we've got shape A, shape B. Find the area of shape A and write your answer in the space below. So shape A, because I've got this shape here where the peaks, so this peak and this peak are the same height, I'm actually just going to make it into a complete rectangle shape. And then I'm going to work out the area of it all, and then I'm going to work out the area of this part and subtract it. Now if you split it up, into the 3 parts. That's absolutely fine. This way you have to do one less equation basically, so it just saves it a little bit of time, but either way works as long as you get it. So we know what this is, we know what the width is, it's 9, we need to know what the height is, so it's 3, 3 and 2. So 3 plus 3 is 6, add 2 is 8. So we know that this here is 8 centimeters. So 8 times 9 gives me 72 centimeters. Now we need to work out just the area of the bit that we don't need, so we'll do 4 times 3, which is 12. And then we'll just subtract it, because that's the bit we don't need from this shape. So 2 take away 2 is nothing, 7 take away 1 is 6. So this will be 60 centimeter squares. Now finally, the second part, B. Look at shape A and shape B above. Complete the sentence below by writing the correct fraction in the space provided. So what we need to do is the area of shape B, so the area of this, is what fraction of the area of shape A. So we've got the area of shape A, which is 60. We need the area of shape B. So we need to do 32 times 0.5. And if you're ever multiplying by 0.5, the equivalent to 0.5 is basically a half. So all you're basically doing to this number when you multiply by 0.5 is you're halving this number. So I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to do 32 halved, which is 16. So the area of this is 16 centimeter squares. So now what I need to do is write it as a fraction. So what fraction is this of this? Now you could write this in a multitude of different ways. What I would like to see from people I teach is if we've got 16 out of 60, we can reduce this down because they're both even to 8 out of 30, and then we can reduce it down further to 4 out of 15. This would be the answer in its lowest form. However, the majority of time, unless it says write the answer in its lowest form, any of these answers would be sufficient. I'm going to put in here 4/15, but if you put 16 over 60 or 8 over 30 or anything that's equivalent to 4/15, that would be correct. Number 5, Jess asks 7 friends how many Lego sets there are in their home. Their answers are shown in the list below. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Lego sets, and this is how many they've got in each home. Jess then adds to the list the number of Lego sets in her home. So she's going to add to this list. So we need to figure out what that's going to be. There are now 8 numbers in the new list. The range of the 8 numbers is 15. How many Lego sets are there in Jess's home? Write your answer in the space below. So first off, the range is where you get the largest and then you take away the smallest and it gives you the range. Okay, so what's happened here is it's telling us what the range is. It's saying it's 15. So if you look at the smallest and the largest at the moment, the smallest is 2 and the largest is 12. So the range at the moment is 10. Okay, but the range has been increased by 5. So it's gone from a range of 10 up to a range of 15. So the difference between the largest and the smallest has increased by a number, by 5 basically. So we've got the smallest number here, which is 2. And we need to take away a number from 2 from a number that it'll equal 15. And the only way that'll be is if it is 17. So she will have had to have 17 Lego sets. And now if we look at it, if you do 17 take away 2, it's 15. And our range here now is 15. So that means that she would have to add her total, which is 17, which would be your answer. And that's the end of day 169.